Hello, dear children. Today we will start with the second chapter, History and the Concept of Time. Before starting the chapter, let us recall what we have studied in the first chapter. History, a science that tells us about the events in the past. Second, the scientific method of history. History and us, the past and the future. So, dear children, let us get started. The name of the chapter is History and the Concept of Time. Children, there are 4 subtopics in this chapter. They are division of time and the timeline, measurement of time and methods of measuring time, historical periods and scientific methods of measuring time and establishing age or dating. Today we will start with the first subtopic, division of time and the timeline. Children, there are different methods of reckoning time. Reckoning means calculating time. Time is continuous, but for our convenience, we divide it into periods. The method that we use for reckoning or say calculating time depends on our purpose for dividing it and the manner in which we do it. Children, I can give you one example, that is, at sunrise we say it is morning and the day has begun, and at sunset we say it is evening now, soon it will be night. At the end of the day it becomes dark and it is night. This means that we divide the day into 2 parts, that is, day and night. Children, do you know our earth rotates around its axis at the certain speed? Similarly, it also revolves round the sun. The sun has its own light. We receive light from the sun. However, we see light only in the daytime. Nights are dark. How does this happen? Children, look at the picture. You will understand that as the earth rotates around its axis, that part of its surface which turns towards the sun becomes bright. The part that moves away from the sun moves into darkness. The earth takes 24 hours to complete one rotation around its own axis. These 24 hours are approximately divided into 12 hours of daytime and 12 hours of night time. A period of daytime and the following night together makes one day. Children, we have studied right from our KG class that 7 days from Monday to Sunday makes a week. Period of 2 weeks makes a fortnight. 4 weeks makes a month. 12 months make a year. So, in this manner, we calculate the fortnight, month and year. One year is followed by another, and when 100 years go by, a century is completed. When 10 centuries that is 1,000 years are gone. A millennium is completed. Such a method of dividing time is known as a unilinear division of time.